Hi there, just want to do an update on my journey with OMAD and intermittent fasting and just what's happening for me at the moment. And for me, I would definitely say that I'm definitely feeling, good. I've lost some weight. I've lost another 2 pounds. Last week I lost 2 pounds. So of course I'm really, really happy with that. But even more than that, I'm just happy with my mind clarity. I just feel so light, and just a good feeling. Just wake up feeling good, go to bed feeling good, and just really getting through my daily chores and activities quite easily, and not really feeling any sort of real fatigue. What I will say is what I didn't realise, or what I kind of need to explain, is I am actually doing every 48 hours. So when I did my 64 hours last week, I'd already, for that week, fasted for 48 hours, which is great. It's not a bad thing. What I want to talk about in this video is what happened to me 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I know I'm smiling, but it was no laughing matter. I was very, very sick. I had a lot of issues, a lot of things wrong with me. I was obese. I was weighing in at 14 stone. Yes, 14 stone. On top of that, I had IBS. On top of that, I had high blood pressure, raging blood sugars. So as you can imagine, I probably was borderline diabetic. I was in a bad way, and couldn't, trying to get to work in the mornings. I was mostly sick, even though I had a full-time job. I was going in mostly at once or twice a week. I really don't know how I held on to that job, but so that's where I was. I was ill. My doctor wanted to get me on all the tablets, high blood pressure, everything. Wanted me to really because I was in critical health. I really didn't have much health going on. So I had to take matters into my own hands, or I chose to. She wanted to put me on pills, and I said, please let me figure this out, because at that time I worked as a medical PA. So I would go to type up the reports, and you would see that this one person is taking 20 medications. I remember once a guy came in, and I remember saying to one of the nurses, what's all those bags, those his belongings? And she said, no, those are his medication. And there must have been about 50 pills that this poor man had to take. So for me, I'm not here to say if you're on medication, take your medication. I'm not here to put down doctors and what have you. We all, we need our doctors, we need our hospitals and what have you. But I'm just saying, I was in a position where I could, do something. And so I went away and did some research on what I needed for my health. And it worked. I lost the weight. And not only did I lose the weight, but I lost nearly all my symptoms and eventually all the symptoms. And I'm really happy to say that 20 years later, I am on no medication and I've got relatively good health. Why for me I'm doing OMAD is because I like to lose a bit of weight. It's a woman's prerogative, isn't it, to say, I'd like to lose a bit here. I'd like to lose about a stone and then see how I go from there. But more than that, fasting for me, because when I lost weight all those years ago, I did go through a kind of fasting protocol, because what I would do is I'd stop eating at about 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I wouldn't eat again until about 10. But what I was doing, I was eating fruits. Now, one of the things that I've heard, that I've read, is that if you eat fruits, it's like extending the fast. It's like extending the fast. right? So because it's low calorie and it really doesn't have a lot, fruits don't really tax your system. Having said that, fruits obviously are, sweet and sugar and what have you, but a different kind of sugar, but even so, it's still, sugar based. So there's that to contend with. So just in case someone's going to say, yeah, but there's sugar in fruit. But what I would say to you is if you're in good health and if you're not mixing too many things up, then that's a good way to get started. If you want to get into the fasting phase, start with fruits, and that's what I did all those years ago. And one of the reasons why the weight rolled off me was because right up until midday I was eating fruits. I don't mean I was eating bags and bags, but I would eat fruits in the morning. And then what I also did, I didn't mix my carbs and my proteins. So if I had protein, I'd have it with vegetables, and if I had carbs, I would have that with vegetables as well. So I would never have the carbs and the protein together. They'd always be separate and always with a vegetable. So it was quite a healthy diet regime. In fact, I can tell you where I got that from. It was called at the time Fit for Life. A lot of people don't really rate that book these days because of I think because we're in this alkalizing and we're in a different time, and Fit for Life to me saved my life, I have to say, because that was the diet, that was the protocol I used, along with some other things. I got my fats up. I was taking a lot of 369 fats and things like that, and really just taking care of myself and just watching what I was eating and cut out all the bad things and drinking tons of water. So those are the things that worked for me at that time. And now for me, my diet can be anything from raw, because like I said, I've done raw food. Did a raw food diet for about 2 years and really got a lot from that as well. And over the last 5 years, I've really kind of been a little bit lazy with my diet and not got into any danger zones. But right now, for me, I'm just over 10 stone and I'm 5'3", so I'm kind of, I don't like to say big bone, but I can kind of carry it, but that's not the look I'm going for, or I really would like to lose about another stone and see how I go, and if I feel I need to lose more, then that's fine. Because I think when you get to a certain age, it's kind of a little bit tricky, because you want to lose the weight, but you don't want to look, as tired and drawn out. So I'll see how I go and take it from there, step by step. This for me, to be honest with you, is more about health and energy than anything else. And the weight loss is a bonus. I do want it, but what I'm trying to say is that's not the priority. The priority for me is getting my energy up, feeling great, waking up with a clear head and not being, focusing on my problems, or when I say problems, just challenges of the day. Oh my God, I've got this deadline, oh, I've got to do this, oh, I haven't sent this person that, oh my God. And you just go through the day just focusing on the challenges. It's so much easier. You just find your mind is just alert and calm, and you just get through your day. So I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, I'm not telling people to do this. Definitely check with your doctor for fasting and eating one meal a day, or one meal every other day, or one meal every 48 hours. That's a whole other thing. But it's fascinating to me. I think it's a very good tool for someone of my age group, because you get a chance to regenerate your body and take care of yourself, and just have a little bit more of a easier time as you go into, as an older person, because I've got things I want to do, and I've got 4 grandchildren from the age of 21 all the way down to 5. She just sent me on WhatsApp her latest report, doing really well. So, you know, I want to be able to run around with them. And, you know, if I want to do that, I have to make some sacrifices, and I'm prepared to do it because it will make me healthier, it will give me time with my grandchildren, and it will allow me to do all the projects I need to do, and also do my work as well. So, yeah. So anyway, if you like this video, and I will try and see if I can put a photo of where I was all those years ago. If I can't, I will do it in another video. But if you like these videos, I've got more things I want to talk about, and you know, this is really a lifestyle channel, but you know, if you look around, you'll see that I do other things. I do radio and what have you. But I also talk a lot about love and relationship. That's another thing that I'm going to be talking about on this channel. I've had this channel since 2009, and just to really explain why I put it together. 2009, I lost my niece and my grandmother, and I was really, you know, as you can imagine, really saddened. So I put I started the channel, and I think I made a couple of videos, you know, sort of videos, you know, emotional videos about life, and just something. It was my way of dealing with my mourning, you know, for my family members, and you know, I've never really done a lot of talking. In fact, yeah, these are the first, you know, me talking directly into the camera. I started the channel really as a spiritual, just to really talk about spiritual things, but never really got down to it. Yes, I've got interviews up where I've interviewed people and what have you, but I really want to start adding, you know, my own little take on different areas, different things. So yeah, so I'm going to keep doing these, and it's helping me. I've got things that I've got to do, talks and stuff, so it's a good practice. A mentor of mine once said, you know, if you want to get good in the front of the camera, do 90 videos, like over, you know, sort of 90 days. And they said after your 90th video, you should feel very calm, very comfortable in front of the camera. So I don't know if that's true, but you know, I'm definitely going to be doing a video, if not every day, but at least every few days or so. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I don't want to keep you, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and please leave comments underneath if you'd like. Please don't be too mean, because I am new to this, and I need all the support that I can get, so please. Anyway, have a lovely day, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this, and I'll be back with you soon.